did on that outside run play there to the left.
And the Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Lost to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilliam. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Hawaii! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the catch. It's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man. It's Hayes. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Buying some time. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Boy makes the catch. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilliam. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Warriors! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackler, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They a grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now the play fake. Under fire. And they can't make the play on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Throwing right. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running is
turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He'll pull it down and run. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Off the RPO, complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's... And he will take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He'll set up to throw. The screen, and watch out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had...
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play.
He smashes his way through again. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
There he goes. Look out, he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Zings it complete to the right. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Oh, they're after 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets it out fast. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far.
Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Little touch pass to the receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Ready, set. Ready. He wants to throw it again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Warriors. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Set, ready. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. It's a nice job by the defense disrupting the timing.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man out of the backfield. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Just keep slinging it. Release to the back. Got a man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on third. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Rainbow Warriors once backed up in the shadow of their own goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Smith dropping to pass. Got a little space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Let's go. The inside handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Takes the easy one to the back. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run play action. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's caught. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking left. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Catch in the middle, it's Peppers. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. On first down, here comes this offense. The give on the counter. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Peppers. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Powers through the defender. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Pocket breaking down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Smith dropping to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
So now it's second and long.
27, jump.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Now facing a third and long. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. How about that catch? Diving grab along the left sideline. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total